This is Michael Perozzo. This is my beer story. This is the skies above Boise, Idaho today. And this is Sockeye Brewing's Grill and Brewery, where I just stopped in here on my way to Great American Beer Fest. Really a cool, sort of a lodge feel grill and brewery that I enjoyed a lot. I sat down, ordered a taster tray, and they serve it on a fish. Comes out, looks like a fish, shaped like a fish, has all the tasters in there. And I did both their 6 flagship beers and then their 6 seasonals. And it's cool. It's one of those experiences that I enjoy where you find a place who does all of the standards, right? A lager, a pilsner, a pale, an IPA, a stouter porter, an amber maybe. That was what their lineup was, but you have that very, front to back, here's the standard styles of Northwest beer. And then the next 7, now that was a taster tray of 6, but then they had one more on, and I got that one extra as well. But then that next taster's tray is where they get a little off the beaten path. They had a red. They went into a there was a sour. There was a kettle sour there that was really good. Then they had a cask ale. That is an unfermented ale that some might call a real ale. If you're English, the English call them real ales. But it's literally poured from a pumped cask, comes out uncarbonated. And this one was casked with fresh Simcoe hops. And it was their, what they call Dagger Falls IPA. It was really good. Another one that stood out to me here, a nitro espresso stout made with local coffee here in Boise, Idaho. So this is, at least as an adult, my second visit to Boise. They have a really neat beer community going on, and I was excited to find, just no matter where you go, there's great people to meet in breweries. Today I met Stan and Kathy, who just sat down next to him. We started talking about the world, life, obviously, the tragedy that happened in Las Vegas here just yesterday with the shooter. My wife and I haven't just been there 4 weeks ago at Mandalay Bay. We laid at those pools. I looked up at the building. I even remember thinking there was a concert venue at the pools, not the concert venue that the incident happened at, but there's a concert venue there at those pools that I remember laying there and thinking, man, if there was a concert out here, you could watch it from your room up there. All you had to do is request a room that overlooks the pools, and man, that'd be really cool to catch a concert and not pay for the concert, but just watch it from your room, which if you're in Vegas, you're paying for a room anyway. Why not overlook the concert? And so yeah, that hit home a bit, but that's some of the tragedy that's going on in the world today. Sat down and shared a little bit of tragedy with them. They had a friend whose stepdaughter was there during that tragedy, but here we were connecting over a couple beers and just talking about life, finding that we had connections that went back to the Vancouver, Washington area, where Stan had lived for 40 some odd years. He had lived there. They just moved out to Boise 5 years ago. And then I told them my last name. Their last name was Barrato. My last name's Perozzo. And we discovered that we had Italian heritage in common. We started talking about our Italian heritage and how our parents, my great-grandparents, his grandparents, came over. And not only did we discover shared Italian heritage, but shared heritage from the province of Treviso, which was just even more exciting and more cool to connect with someone on that level. So I guess that no matter what tragedy is going on in the world, uh, I encourage you to get out there and connect with somebody, meet somebody, talk to somebody that you might not have talked to before, um, even over a beer. So, the beer question for today is who's somebody that you know today that you met over a beer? What's somebody that you can actually name their name, you still know them today, and you can think back and go, you know what? I met them over a beer. We just ran into each other, we had a beer, I met them, and today we still know each other. I gave all my contact information, my email, my phone number to Stan and Kathy in there because they're great people, and I hope to hear from them again. And I hope that you have a story like that too. And if you don't, go make a story. This world's got a lot of bad stuff going on in it. It's up to you and me, good people, to go out and connect with each other, love each other, share good experiences with each other. And I think beer is a good thing to gather around. So, cheers to Stan and Kathy. Cheers to Sockeye Brewery. I'm on the road from here, headed for Salt Lake City, and then Denver for Great American Brew Fest. So, look for more vlogs this week to be pretty fast and frequent. I hope you subscribe. Cheers.